Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Day Trade with Tony. It's Tuesday, and it's the 16th of May. We've had a good day all round today. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about day trading. So we've had a good green day. So we're profitable on the small account challenge, and we're profitable on the main account as well. We're over goal on both, substantially over goal, in fact. So on the small account challenge, in case you're wondering what the small account challenge is, let's kind of rewind first. So the small account challenge is we took a challenge in May to take a $500 account and grow it to $15,000. Now, there is no time limit set to this. It is exactly that, a challenge. It's proving a lot more difficult than I thought it might be to start off with. So I've had our ups and downs. The biggest problem I'm having is, whilst it's a small account, dealing with the fees and charges. It's really eating into the profits. With the larger account, the profits are larger and the fees and charges are a much smaller percentage. So today we took one trade on the small account, and we waited for a stock that was moving up. It reached a breakout area. Then it reached that magical $5 level, and I entered at $5 and rolled that up. Got a 518 or whatever it was, and managed to make $167. So $167 is just shy of 20% of the equity position that we had to start off with today. So we started off with $864 plus change, and that therefore $167 is just shy of 20%. We've been targeting ourselves on a 10% target daily. We're not going to do that every day. I appreciate that. Some days we're going to have losing days like we did last week. Some days we're going to have do a lot more than 10%. Some days we're not going to trade at all, depending on the setups. But when we do trade, the goal is to get 10%. And kind of average that up until we reach that $15,000 target. So 20% today actually increases the average, and hopefully we'll be able to get to that $15,000 target sooner rather than later. The good news on the small account is that, so it takes us over that $1,000 threshold. Woohoo! So $1,000 is the first milestone. Of course, we've been below $500 already, and had to get to the $500 milestone as that's where the margin kicks in. But now we're over that $1,000 threshold, and now we can actually kick on and start making good gains. So $200, $300 daily gains. Those are incoming. The goal is still 10%. So we're still looking for $100 tomorrow. Well, a little over $100 in as a goal tomorrow, because what's 10% of 1,000? It's 100. So that's where we are. So let's take a look at what we've traded. We only traded the one stock today, and it was this stock, PHIO. So Phio Pharmaceutical, moving up with a reasonable catalyst as well. And as you can see here, we got in on this candle here as it tapped $5, and then it pulled back a little bit. Kind of found a little bit of resistance at the whole dollar, and then moved up, and we took profits up at the top there at kind of 518. Excuse me. So we made $167.04. So we went in for pretty much maximum size. We pushed the 90% buying power button, and we went in for pretty much maximum size. And let's say 90% of maximum size. So full leverage, went in there, quick scalp, and managed to, well, it went in our favor, so we managed to make almost 20%, so 2x goal. So that's essentially the small account. I'll come back to the statistics a little bit later, because we did have a really good day on the main account as well. So let's talk through the main account as well. So we took 3 trades on the main account. On the small account yesterday, we lost on GDC, which is the big stock that ran up to over $44 from kind of like $3 a couple of weeks ago. We made an absolute killing on that particular stock. So yesterday it was the devil incarnate. It absolutely was. The spreads were very rangy. It was just very tricky to trade, and today was no different. However, we did manage to trade it we went red on it to start off with, and then it came good and saved the day. We made over $6,500 on it today after going. I think we were about $1,700 down on it at one stage. And it might have even been a bit more down on it, if I'm being honest. And then it came good, and we made net $6,500. So then we traded applied pharmaceutical, I think it is. No, Applied Digital. Applied Digital is moving up with an AI catalyst, and Applied Digital. We took a trade on this. It didn't go our way. I think we were looking for the breakout. We took a couple of trades on this. We were looking for a breakout, and it didn't go our way. So we ended up losing $1,800 on Applied Digital. Then we traded Upstart to the short side. So Upstart was selling off. So we traded to the short. We took 2 trades with Upstart to the short side, and both of them paid off. The first one, $600. The next one, it was after the bell, so we were able to put trailing stops in place. So the first one, we got in and put it. Once it was profitable, we put a trailing stop in place. We ended up $600, and then we made another $700 on the second entry with Upstart. So let's take a look at these charts, shall we? So GDC, this was the first thing we traded on the main account, and this was around just after we traded. We traded Fio Pharma on the small account, got to goal, locked it down, switched over to the main account. What was moving? Fio Pharma just kind of tapering off. So we looked at GDC, and GDC was bouncing on the VWAP. So we pulling down. I got for we got this downwork, and as it started to make a move back up again, I entered for a break of the $0.75, $6.75, just more speculative than anything else for the VWAP bounce, and it really went up. And I added to the position 2,500 shares, added to the position, and then as it started to pull back, I took some profits. I gave it a little bit of wiggle room, but then it started to continue to pull back, so I exited the position. So that was actually not too bad. That put us that was profitable to start off with. We were actually profitable there to start off with, and then we actually gave that back. So we gave that back here. So we got in here at the top as we were looking to break highs. We got the move up, a pullback, and then new high, and we got in, and then we added to the position as we moved up, and it pulled back, and we held it a little bit too long. I thought, okay, maybe we'll get a kind of a move back up on a $0.25. So I held it. I gave it till 720, and then it started to move up. I thought, here we go. Breakout's about to come. I'm going to move up and test those highs again. But instead of moving up, it then flushed down hard and ended up getting out for a substantial loss. And that put us down. I think we were down $1,700 coming into the open. We took a trade at the open with Applied. So we got in here. Nice start. Got in there. Took some profits. That was fine. Then we got in again at the top, and it pulled back. So we actually lost on that one, and we found ourselves in a bit of a pickle. We got back in, and we took a little bit of profit, and then as it pulled back, we got out there, and kind of a break-even situation. And then we tried to get in as we moved back up here, recover some of the losses we'd already made. We didn't trade this one very well at all. So we got in as this was looking to make a move back up. We added for the, again, bounce on this support, holding it into the open, looking for a gap and go. I thought, okay, I've called out my stall, and 485. I called out 485 as support, as you can see there. It found support here. Kind of regretted selling at 485 there before it moved back up again. Found support here. So 485 was a key level. So I thought, okay, that's why I bought here at the support level for a move back up. It just didn't start to consolidate. So I thought, okay, holding it into the bell may get a gap and go, but the VWAP is my cutoff. It did pull back. It threw a wick down. The price action didn't go all the way down, but it threw a wick down towards the VWAP. Then moved back up again, and then when it started to pull back, I got out at the VWAP like I anticipated. So I put my stop in place and got stopped out. At this stage, we're like over $3,000 down. So not so much going our way. Kind of getting faked out in a few places. Not really trading this one particularly well, but GDC was looking very, very shaky. So we traded Upstart. So Upstart started to make a move down. It found these lows, broke the lows. I thought, okay, I'm getting in if it breaks 1950, breaks the $0.50, getting in, and I sold off there. Put a stop in place as it started to pull, move down, and then when it pulled all the way back up, I got stopped out here. It did curl round and then start selling off again. So these lows here, I looked for the break of those lows again, got in short again. It went all the way down. I put the stop in place and got stopped out again. So that was the two positions that I took on Upstart before GDC came to the rescue. So GDC came to the rescue here. I looked for a bounce at the V. So basically watching this as it curled up, it moved up really, really well. And then as we've got volatility as well, and all kinds of volatility halts and whatnot here. But then it flushed down hard. So it was a really fast flush down. So I looked for found a little bit of support down here at kind of 650 here. So I looked for a bounce on 650s. It moved back up. I thought, okay, I'll buy the dip, look for a move back up, and I set my stop at 650. It did move back up, and I was able to get profitable there, and then I ended up taking a bit of a hit as this came back down here. Held through the position, back in for like 2,500, then another 2,500 to 5,000, and then as getting a bounce on the VWAP here, took a little bit of profit there, in for about 10,000 shares here, took 5,000 off there, and then put a stop in place, and we got stopped out here for the other 5,000. We got a bit of period of consolidation here, so I'm watching this consolidation as we break new highs, a bit of a flat top at the resistance level here. We break new highs, break of $8, I got in again, took a bit of profit on the way up, and then I'm in again here and rode this all the way up. So this pretty much was a great trade using the stops. Very volatile. It was into a halt as well here. Got stopped out up at the top. Back in again, and then held through the position before moving back up and taking profits. It was very volatile. I've traded this a few times now. The swings to the downside before moving back up again are very vicious. Like I say, yesterday on the small account, it was the devil incarnate. They're widening the spreads, going from kind of 8 to 10 cents to 30, 35 cents within a blink of an eye. It was a very dangerous stock to trade. So not taking huge position without feeling that it was going to move in my favor, and we ended up making $6,500 on this. And what I'll do is I'll show the back. I'll tack this trade on the back of. I'll speed it up, of course. I'll tack the trade on the back of this recap. And you can watch that, or you can just go and watch it in real time on the recording of today's live session, because it was on the live session this morning. So yeah, we got to goal. We got it another position here, ready, trying to get to goal, and then we got it up at the top. So we finally made goal today on both accounts. So green across the board. So that's a good solid trading day as far as I'm concerned. I wasn't feeling it earlier. A terrible headache. I thought it was from too much screen time. Found out I got a bit of a fever, so I thought, okay, I'm over goal. I'm walking away green and over goal across both accounts, and that's a good trading day. So I've not been trading since. There's been a lot moving today, a lot of volatility today, a lot of good, strong, reliable moves as well, clean moves. So hopefully that will continue tomorrow, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for an hour before the market opens, pre-market. So make sure you join me then. So what does that look like on the statistics? Let's have a quick look at the statistics, shall we? Okay, so statistics here, we're looking for May. So let's just filter out the month, and we can look at May. As you can see on May, we've got, let's look at the small account first, okay? Let's filter out the small account. So on May, we took 2 days last week, we didn't trade. Then we made a loss. We've recovered the loss now. We're out of drawdown on May. So where does that put us in terms of overall? So total gains, just under $1,000 in profits, but that we're actually over $1,000 in equity position now. So we've almost tripled the account in terms of profits, but after fees and charges, we're just doubling the account right now. So if we look at the win-loss expectation down here, you can see we had that drawdown, $60. This is gross numbers, of course. We've recovered that drawdown as of today, and we're back up at where we need to be. Trying to be as discerning as possible with the small account. The accuracy, again, it's about 2 to 1. This tends to be my accuracy across the board, but my profitability is a lot more. So when you look at the K ratio, I'm not taking as big a risks with the small accounts as I have done with the large account. My K ratio is on point. So a 2 on the K ratio, which is to do with risk versus reward, is considered healthy, is considered a good K ratio. I'm at 2.5, so that's a solid K ratio. So let's get rid of the. Let's go back to the calendar and let's look at overall for this month. And we can see that I'm very relaxed on the month because I did the month's goal in day one. So we've had a couple of red days. This was the small account challenge false start. We blew up the account. So that was an interesting day, and we had a false start with the small account challenge. So we restarted on the Wednesday, and we've been going from strength to strength there. I said we've had that red day last Friday, but we've recovered that already. So we were in drawdown. We're in significant drawdown from last Thursday on the main account. So where are we right now? I suppose is the best way. Are we still in drawdown? Just. So we've still got $2,500 to recover from that drawdown. And we're on the month, 186. It's a really good month. It's a really good month. It's probably my third best ever month. If I look at, let's just take these statistics here and look at this for the year, days and times. What I'm talking about, performance by month of the year. So we had a really good month in January. It was my best month. I had a couple of good months last year that was just successively better and better. And then I surpassed them. So that was last summer. And I surpassed them, so June, July, and August. I surpassed them in January. I had a really good January, not so much in a February. So that was a bit of a blot on the landscape, it seems. Then we had a great, fantastic March. And we beat it in April. I didn't think we would, but Top Financial at the end of April came and we hit the month's goal and more in a single day on Top Financial, and that was the last week of April. And then we did that same thing again the beginning of May. We hit the month's goal in a single day. So 2 days, or 6-figure days within less than a week of each other was it's unusual, but I'll take that every day of the week. But we're having a great. So now we've actually got this month without even really trying. Without really concentrating and spending a lot of time at the trading desk. So people who are in the Discord will be finding that I've not been as active in the Discord this month for that very reason. So 186,000 is in gross profits is a really, really good month. So 900k in gross profits on the year, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. So I'm in a very relaxed place across the board. So that's the statistics, and that's where we are across the board at the moment. The small account challenge, we're looking, starting $1,000 tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to have a good profitable day tomorrow, and then we can start kicking on and having really good days from here on in, and we'll see that the account, it's that the early stages of a small account are really what are key. You've got to be very, very microscopic in your attention to detail, because it's those early stages where you have the chance to blow up your account very, very easily and fall by the wayside. as we saw on the false start. And once we get a little bit of a cushion on the account, we can start growing a lot easier. And it's amazing how quickly it grows once we get over the $1,000, once we get over the 2,000, 5,000, and we hit those milestones on a regular basis. And once we get to kind of 10, 15,000, it then becomes relatively easy to trade and have big days. So, well, from my perspective, and relatively speaking, so we're not going to be having a $10,000 day on a $15,000 account. But you can, but you need a stock that really runs for you if that's the case. But it's unusual for that to happen. But what I'm saying is you can earn a substantial living starting with a $15,000 account. You can build your account really, really well starting with a $15,000 account. But starting with the 5,000, it takes a little bit of time for the snowball to pick up a bit of snow before it can start to roll. So, look, that's where we are, and we do it again tomorrow. So come back tomorrow, an hour before the market opens. So that's 8 a.m. market time, New York, East Coast. It's 1:30 p.m. My time, so 8:30 where the bell rings. We'll do an hour before the market. Pre-market, last hour of the pre-market session. We'll do 90 minutes, and may even do a bit longer than 90 minutes. We may do a longer session tomorrow. It's Wednesday, so why not? We'll do a longer. We'll do a trade Wednesday. We'll do a long session tomorrow. We'll try and sit and commentate on the day. What I'm not going to do is trade all day, because what I want to do is get to goal and lock it down. I'll sit and do a lot more commentary and show the stocks as they're moving, but unless it's a really juicy setup, once I've got to goal, I'm going to be locking it down. So we'll come back tomorrow, an hour before the market opens, and we do it all again. Hope to see you there. Take it easy. Enjoy your evening. If it moves up and I can scale in, that'll be fine. It moves down and I don't. 20 cents on the average true range, so I'm effectively $7 stop. Reliable as well, not at all. $5 to 7 cents on the spreads now. Over the 525, over the 525, over the 725, and this might fake me out again. We've got 25 on the ask. Few sellers at $0.25 there at 525, 725. I'm saying 525. And Coya Therapeutics does have a catalyst as well. Got my 10 cents. I'll fake me out like 8. Glad I had the cushion on that. Fake me out again. Went up to 760. New high here on this one. That's what we're looking for. Head over that pre-market high. 746. I'm telling you, it's bad news bears. This was like the devil incarnate for me yesterday. You think, okay, it's volatile, I'll hold it a bit longer, and then it just keeps selling. You're like, maybe I shouldn't have held it a bit longer. How we get $8 today? That's the question I would like to know. This moment in time, I'll take the new high of new swing high. You've gotta laugh. Gotta laugh. Don't trust it at all. No, neither do I, because it keeps doing that. I'm just gonna buy that. I'm just gonna be extremely optimistic here. And say that it's gonna hold $7 and move up. And that's what happens when you be optimistic. All right. Back over 7. I'm gonna add one last time. It's nasty. This is the devil incarnate, it really is. This stock is horrible. The range is shoot. There's opportunity here, but you just gotta be your best bet is just scalp it. PHIO trying to make a move back up. Don't trust that one. I don't trust any of them at the moment. It's just so choppy market at the moment. Such a choppy market. Just be careful. Manage your risk. At least you know what you're getting with OMH. Is, you know very well the spreads and the range there, they don't mix. OMH, the lack of liquidity. With this one, it just looks like it's going to break out and you take a position and it completely fakes you out. This one is the devil incarnate. It really is. But I made so much on it 2 weeks ago, so can't complain too much. How do you shut off the music on this channel? Easy, Josh. You switch to another channel. So the music is there to fill the noise when I'm not talking, and because I'm not going to be talking all the time. As beautiful as the sound of my voice is, I don't always have something to say. So if you want to shut the music off, just scroll along. I'll turn the volume down, either which way. Five in the hole at the moment. Yeah, you've got me on mute, that's okay. But talking is considered noise. That's the whole point. Well, you're the only one that thinks so, Josh, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, again, just walk away. Just draw your line in the sand and walk away, guys. If it's proving too difficult, just draw your line in the sand and walk away. Yeah, it's above where I'm in, but it's not taking the bid with it. So I'm just looking for the next test of the $0.50, I guess. Spreads are as much as 10 cents now. Looking for the $0.50 on the ask. That's what I'm looking for. Is the $0.50, but it's not quite getting there. Looking for the break of 740 here on the ask. Retest that high. Interesting. Now we know where to go. Yeah, that's the best thing you can do there, Alistair. Scalp the Jesus out of it. That's probably the best tactic on this one. Oh yeah, is it dumping, is it? Ah yeah, oh my goodness, that's selling off with a vengeance. Talking of vengeance, I said I wanted my money back on GDC. Come on. $7.50, you'll get your money back. So getting lower highs, higher lows. Which way is it going to break? Locked in a little bit, locked in half up there. Right, I'll just put a 20-cent trailing stop in place. The average true range is 25. We know how volatile this is, so let's see. If it breaks to the upside, this could really go something like that. Now, the 804 is a hold level, so we're nowhere near that. So we've got... We should... It probably might get us green on the day if it breaks new highs here. Yeah, it should get us green on the day now. Right. Even if it stops us out. Nice to break $8 on this move. That would be nice. 779. We've got 783 on that one. No, coming high day, 783. So let's just sit back and watch the money roll in. New high of day. Come on. Do it for Pappy. There's a new high of day. We like it. $8. Come on. Here we come. Well, I got stopped out. I'm green on the day. I've made $925 today. Well, plus 100. So I made $1,000 today. And, yeah, this is still going. Chasing it now is suicide with this one. Right below the $8 level. Gotta wait for the entry. And now tell me about it, Christian. It was a devil incarnate for me yesterday, but at least I've got that money back. And what it took off me earlier. Right, now we can start talking about it. Over $8, and I think we'll be good, we'll be golden. A little bit of a micro pullback here. PHIO didn't sustain. A lot of these not sustaining. Excuse me. This could flush down and get me back red again. So I'm going to give it 30 cents. That's a 20-cent trailing stop I had in before, and it's a free trade. 2,500 shares. There we go, an extra $500. What a hard day to trade, Neith. Absolutely it is. Patience. Patience is a virtue. It really is. It's a difficult day trading today. Don't blow your wad on dodgy stocks like GDC and OHM. Green on the day, absolutely, Alice. It's taken me a while, but green on the day. I've made money. So, look, if it was going to be easy, everybody will be doing it. Like it's that simple. If you're going to be a trader, you've got to accept that you're going to lose some trades. Alistair, is that you green on the day or me? I think with the woohoo, I think that's probably you, isn't it? A good trading, buddy. Yeah, I'm wary of that. A few sellers at 850. I have to buy some paracetamol. I've got a bit of a temperature and a headache. First I thought it was just too much screen time, but I've not. I've got a bit of a temperature, so I'll go and get some ibuprofen, I think. Get my stop in before the halt start. Before it halts. Is that the halt level? It's not halted yet. Get your stops in quick. Get your stops in quick.
A few moments later.
Should resume in about 15 seconds. 890. Yeah, it's going to gap down. Might gap down and move up, or it might gap down and stop me out. Either which way, it looks like it's a free trade. I've made some profit. Oh, 870. My goodness. I didn't get stopped out. I did then. Nice. I didn't get stopped out. Nice, I'll take that. All day long. That's how money's made. 5,400. I think that's me locking it down for the day. I'm 600 away. Well, 550 away from goal. 500 away from goal. Do I lock it down or do I give it one more shot? Empty. Applied back over the VWAP. Scale down, see if I can make that. Oh, I thought I wasn't going to get filled. If I can make $10. Yeah, I'll take you for a walk in a minute. There we go. $0.43 on the average true range now on this. Tom, keep at it. This is not the type of stock you want to be practicing on. When you're a beginner trader, you do not want to be trying to trade these highly volatile, widespread stocks. They're blow up your account. I'd see if I could get $10 on this, but I'll get out if I risk 50 cents. There we go, free trade now. 200 bucks is all I need. There we go. There we go. That goal. Happy days. Get in.